Why is this like this? Okay, y'all. Sorry. I guess I gotta film this way because it's being weird. Otherwise, you'll be looking at me like that. But it's a great day here at the Raytown Travel Agency. May I help you? Hey, y'all. Hey, Shamita. Okay. So I'm finally gonna make this easy peach cobbler. It is going to have box of cake mix in it. I'm also putting this in it. You don't have to have both. I'm just using both because it's just a little extra crust. So this is going to be in here. Some evaporated milk, some butter, can of peaches, hey Real Deal, and some extract. And can't buy my ground sugar, my ground cinnamon, so I just made some fresh ground cinnamon. I ground up some sticks, y'all. So there's my cinnamon. Oh, and I got a little bit of lemon juice. Hey Asia, Victoria, La Diamonds. Hey everybody. All right, so it's cobbler. It's a cobbler mix. It's basically just like some flour, and they put like some sugar and baking powder in it. I think they actually add some cinnamon to it too. Yeah, it says spice. It's just a seasoned flour for cobblers. And I'm cooking this in my cast iron skillet. Actually, my cast iron Dutch oven. But I'm not going to put a lid on it. I don't know. If it has cinnamon in it, it's very little. It's very little if there's cinnamon in this. It says spice, though, so I don't know what they mean by spice if it wasn't cinnamon. You can't see it. Okay, but this is just a yellow cake mix. Whatever brand you want to use. I just grabbed the cheapest one. It was 88 cents. That's what I grabbed. So that's the cobbler mix. Can y'all see it? That's the cobbler mix. It just looks like flour, y'all. And then this is my cake mix. Butter cake. Just because everybody's favorite part of the cobbler is the crust, right? So that's why. Because, you know, they don't make cake mixes as big as they used to be. You used to get a lot more mix in the boxes than you do now. Hey, Mark. So, because of that, that's why I use that extra little box. I mean, you can use two whole cake mix boxes, but that's a lot. That would be a lot of crust. You need to make some extra peaches. Okay, so I'm gonna put my cinnamon, put a little bit of my cinnamon in here. Like I said, I just ground up 2 cinnamon sticks. Hold on, is this chunky? No, it's good. Okay. Make sure it didn't have any chunks left in there. Okay. See, that is fresh ground cinnamon, y'all. I literally put 2 sticks in here and pulsed them up. Okay. Now I also have some melted butter that I've already melted. That's gonna go in here. Turn that down, please, Shaylin, before you get me a copyright. I'm using the whole can, y'all. My oven's on at 350. Hey, Prime. All right. So we got that all mixed up. I'm going to add a little flavoring, some vanilla. And then just because I'm different, I'm adding some cream cheese flavor. You don't have to, but I am. Ooh, that smells good. And there's no eggs in here, so. All right, so got the cast iron skillet. First thing I'm gonna do is butter this pan. And this is a stick of salted butter. Sweet cream salted butter. And that is just because I only bought one type of butter when I went shopping. Because, you know, not trying to be greedy. Because normally I would go in and I buy both. I bought unsalted and salted. But I just got the salted. I'm gonna butter all the inside of this pan real good. Okay. Hey Bobby, how you doing? All right. So your crust actually goes on the bottom, okay? I'm just gonna pour this into the bottom of the skillet. Now you can do an extra step, which is taking this can of peaches, putting them on the stove with a stick of butter and some extra sugar and cooking it down to an even thicker syrup. That's what my granny used to do. You don't have to do that. That is a whole nother layer of grease and sugar that you don't need to add. It's not necessary. But if you just really, really, really want to be decadent, and rich and sugary, you can do that. I wish this camera wasn't making me do this straight up and down, but it decided to be weird. So, all right, so see, that's gonna be in the bottom. Now, what I'm gonna do, Shaylin, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pour my peaches in here. I'm gonna add some flavoring here, some cinnamon. I'm gonna stir this up, and then I'm gonna pour that on top. We're keeping the peaches and all the juice. Okay. Juice and all. And I'm scraping this leftover batter that was still in the bowl into these peaches. It's not gonna hurt nothing. These peaches are gonna be sitting on top of the batter anyway, right? Let's get all that flavor. And it'll actually help thicken up the juice, since we're not putting it on the stove. The little extra batter that's in here, so you don't have to do that step. Okay. All right, my cinnamon. All right. See that? So this is gonna get poured on top. Uh-oh, hold on. But before I do that, I'm gonna put some butter along this top. Hey, Karen. All right. I'm gonna put some butter in some different spots along the crust. Just kind of stick it off in there. Can y'all see the butter? See how I just stuck it off in there? All right, then we're gonna pour this all over the top. Brian. You don't have to do this, but I kind of push my peaches down. They'll go down as it's cooking, but I like to kind of push some of mine down off in there. Just so they know that's what I want them to do. You see it? We're going to put this in the oven. It's going to cook about 30-35 minutes. Rayon!
Yeah.
Put this in the oven. You turned it on, right? All right. So that's it, y'all. That's all you do. I did buy some ice cream. I got some vanilla ice cream, homemade vanilla from Brahms. To go with it. Close my extra butter up so it can go back in my fridge. But yeah, that's it, y'all. Easy cobbler. You're gonna bake it until the dough is cooked and you're ready to go. Hey, Lady AK. Hey, Sheila. You do the same thing, Bobby? This is where my camera is. Although I'm not using the camera right now, I'm using my phone. But this is where the stand is, so even still. You come down what, Mark? Come down what, Mark? And doing it this way, you end up with a whole lot more crust, and you don't have a bunch of the Ohio have to go. What? Ohio have to go what? What you talking about, Mark? Am come down, Ohio got to go. What you talking about? But yeah, you end up, you don't have a lot of the, you know, just the loose runny juice in the pan and nobody wants to eat. Right, Bobby. But yeah, we're gonna let that cook. Like I said, I used a box of crust and a box of cake mix. You don't have to use the crust. You can use 2 boxes of cake mix if you want. It just depends on how much crust you like. Around here, that's what everybody likes, is the crust. So I just didn't want to use 2 cake mixes, so I got a box of dough, a box of crust, and then a box of cake mix. I forgot to add some lemon juice. It's okay though. It's fine without the lemon juice, but I usually put a little bit of lemon juice in with my peaches just because my granny did. She either put in lemon juice or she put in lemon extract. But it had fell down and I skipped it. But it's fine. It's just like I put lemon juice or extract in my sweet potato pie because my granny did. And it just, you know, makes it taste like hers. It gives it that nostalgic thing. Email you some, Keith? Okay. When it's done, I'll email you some. I know where he lives, Bobby, but what's he talking about? Hey, Rico. Okay, so they locking down Ohio. So what, you coming to Oklahoma? Oklahoma finna be locked down too. Is that what you saying? They finna lock down everywhere. Unless you go into the moon or Mars, just stay where you are. You never seen the Cobbler box? I don't know. They may or may not have it in Ohio. We have a lot of different cobblers and crumbles because they're usually made somewhere down here. Let me see, where is this one from? Come out of there. Box, let go. Calhoun. Yeah, it's from Louisiana. You know, because I'm here in the South, so a lot of that kind of stuff, you know, is made down here. But they do have a website. You can order it. If you can't find it in the store, you can order it. Can you see the site? You don't want to focus. It's going to be a butt. So it's CalhounBlendMeal.com. www.calhoun, C-A-L-H-O-U-N-D, no, HOUNBENDMILL.com. CalhounBendMill.com. Calhoun Bend Meal. Put that all together with no spaces.com. But yeah, they have peach cobbler, they have the apple crumble crust, and all of this, it's just the crust. Like, that's what they have in there. It don't matter if you get peach, blueberry, cherry, whatever. It's just, the crust is just the crust. Like, there's nothing else in here with it. It's just the crust. So it's not like you getting the fruit. But the apple one, you know, has the, to make the crumbles, it's basically, it's just the dough, and then you just add a lesser amount of butter, and it makes the little beady balls. Hey, Sheila. Oh, look, this even gives you a tasty variation. Cream cheese cobbler. Didn't I put some cream cheese flavor in there? They tell you to take some cream cheese, an egg, a cup of sugar, and 2 tablespoons of flour and mix it until smooth. And then you pour that over the unbaked cobbler and then bake it. Yeah, you go by what this cobbler mix tells you. A half a stick of butter and 2/3 of a cup of mix if you're only using this little box, because this is not gonna make a lot. You see how small this little box is. This is not a lot of cobbler. This is not a lot of crust. They have it on Amazon. Okay, good. Yeah, this is not a lot of crust. This is a nice thin layer. This is a nice thin layer of crust on a lot of peaches if you just use a box. If you like the crust, I'd get at least 2 boxes. I'd get at least 2 boxes if you like the crust, because this, just using this one box to the can of peaches, that big can that I used, you're going to have a lot of peaches and a little thin layer. You see that little thin layer crust? A little thin layer crust on top. Who got a fuzzy pie? What you talking about? I'm going to work on my on my panda some more today, while I'm watching movies or videos, if somebody go live or whatever. I just paused so I could make this and get us some dinner going. Like I said, we still got fried rice, so. Special offer, mail us 6 bottom carton flaps, including the UPC code, and $9.95 to receive our cookbook. How much does the cookbook usually cost?
Hi, Mommy.
I did not lot it. She's got to rewind. You just got to rewind. But this isn't the normal. This isn't a regular peach cobbler. This is an easy one. This is an easy one.
Easy.
No. People don't think making real dough is easy. That's a whole other step. Okay. But yeah, this is an easy peach cobbler. Careful, Keith. We don't pay Rico any attention. We ignore Rico. Especially when he says stuff like that. We pretend he wasn't talking. We pretend he wasn't talking. What happened to all my makeup that was in that bag?
I'm gonna try to make a YouTube site.
A what?
YouTube site.
A YouTube site.
Side.
Oh. I sure will.
Look at this.
Soon as it's done.
It's so weird. It's
That's
someone
from
getting Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh, I thought that was the thing from
What?
what's that TV show called?
Teen Titans Go.
No.
This is also her, but she's broken. She's broken. Okay.
Years ago.
I can't find it. Just tell you the name of the show. No, it's not a kid's thing. It's a show on Netflix. I can't find it, but it's about this alien-looking plant thing that looks like that picture.
Okay. That's strange. I'm trying to see these slime. There we go. It's tiny right there.
Careful Keith said, making dough. I'm already tired. Hi, Shaylin.
Hi. I don't think I can make that shape.
I guess we can stay on here until it's done.
Just add peaches.
Do what? Give me those chicken strips. Hey, Miss Parchman.
What shape is that anyway?
Just
I don't
like a rectangle with a triangle in it. I hate when these bags are deformed.
They deform.
Alright, when the cobbler's done, throw these chicken strips in the oven. You ever add extra seasonings and stuff to pre-made stuff? Change it to something different? Why does your face keep itching? No scratching. You gotta wash your hands. Can't scratch it. Don't scratch it. Can't put your hands on your face. You get to get you some wipes so you can wipe your face off. That's the first thing I do as soon as I come in the house. Whenever I leave, when I come back, I wash my whole face down. Don't touch your face. Wash your hands, wipe your face. Hey, Keisha. So I took some frozen, ready to go chicken strips. Added extra seasonings and some Parmesan cheese. Now they're gonna be garlic Parmesan strips when they come out of the oven. Wish I had a little extra melted butter I'd pour over there too. Good, how are you doing, Keisha? We're waiting on this cobbler to finish. You tired of being in the house? It's not bothering. I don't ever go anywhere anyway, other than work and home and the store, so it's not bothering me. I'm happy at home. She comes out of her room just to peek at me over and over all day long. I don't know what that is. Hi. You ready to start homeschool? It means you're going to have to wake up.
Okay, and?
And you've been sleeping late.
Wait, what day in March is it?
April 6th, not March.
Wait, what day right now?
Oh, what day is today? I don't know. I can't. I'm on the phone right now. I can't see it. It's like the 22nd or 23rd. It's the 24th. Thank you, Keisha. Thank you, Victoria.
Thank you.
If your comments are disabled because that video was set as for children, do not set anything for children. If it's for children, you cannot have comments. Go in and fix the settings. Not for kids, not for kids. Always not for kids.
It's still kids watching.
Yeah, but that don't have nothing to do with us. If anything that's set as not for kids, you can't have comments and you can't be monetized. So you will not be paid for that video. Ever.
What?
You making it for free and you can't get comments.
That's rude.
You gotta go. You gotta do it. That's part of the new system that they have. You need to go into your account and set your channel as not for kids. Otherwise, they will auto set it and say it's for kids, and they won't pay you. It's an easy way to not have to monetize you. Yeah, go in, double check it, and then just go to each, to that video, whatever video it has it turned, your comments are turned off on. Double check in the settings of the video. It probably says for kids. Still can't smell it yet.
What did we eat last night?
Chinese food, Japanese food. And we're having it again tonight along with some chicken strips.
Okay.
In fact, can you go get me the fried rice so I can start warming that up? The bots. Yeah, the bots do what they want. Okay, Victoria, you have a good evening. Shaylin, you can't be bouncing.
How did the rice even get in there?
Because I had that in a bowl of rice. There's what's left of the fried rice and gyoza.
I didn't eat anything last night, so I'm probably bringing it too. Because I finished my rice and
Where's my plug?
We're gonna have to ask you to give up the paintball.
No, the plug to this. No, that's the hair dryer. Take this to the kitchen for me.
Okay.
If I get rid of some stuff, I'll be able to find some stuff.
yay, you found it. If that is.
wash that off for me, please. I think I'm gonna add some more egg to this. A upside down peach cake. You gonna come eat it? Love you, Keisha. I am waiting for the cobbler to get ready, and I'm heating up dinner. This is the fried rice that I made last night. Can you get me 3 eggs?
3.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. Please don't let that fall off the bed. Please don't put that on the edge of the bed. Go sit it on the oven. What?
When I was going back, I heard her breathing at the time. Probably because she's picky or Mom's picky. This is a game where Peppa Pig is trying to kill you.
Why are you moving my castle?
Fun, but it doesn't sound very fun. Peppa Pig should not be doing that.
They were really good, Lady AK. They were really good. The fried rice was good too.
Nope.
But it needs a little more egg. What was that? What fell?
Cream.
It's Nylatis' birthday. Happy birthday, Nylatis. Aww. Happy birthday. What is that? What is that? Oh, sorry. You gotta chew.
Chew. You okay? They put the casket in the food.
I used my rind on bacon.
You got one of them? You did. Or was more than one?
So it's thick cut, still got the rind on it.
I don't really like the rind of bacon. I don't know why.
I do. I love pork rind.
I do like pork rind. I hate
Well, that's what the rind is on bacon. You just don't want it on your bacon. You don't want your bacon that crunchy. When I was little, I didn't really like it either. Grandpa used to always buy he bought his bacon with the rind on it and with the big pieces of peppercorns all over it. And the big pieces of pepper before they grind it up. And I never liked those big old peppercorns. So his bacon was just a double whammy. It had the rinds and it had pepper all over it. It was just way too much work to eat. Hey, Tasha.
To me, it's too tasty and it's hard to eat with the bacon. If you know.
So you're supposed to cook it like extra crunchy. But it was extra crunchy, but once I put it in here with the rice, then it gets soft again. Is that ready? Hey, ready? I'm warming up dinner while the cobbler cooks.
You remember when I cooked you something and you actually liked it? I don't get how I actually made it. I forgot.
You cooked you something and I tasted it and said it was good.
Yeah. Yeah. I could write down stuff, but I'm not even.
You just gotta learn to use less of the seasonings and sauces when you do that. You don't have to use so much. If you have good ideas, you just gotta learn that you don't have to use so much to get the flavor. You can use a little bit and you still taste it. Because those seasonings like the Maggi and soy sauce, that's a lot of salt. You don't want to use a whole lot of that.
So like put a couple of drops?
Mm-hmm. Use a little bit, and then the flavor goes everywhere, all over everything.
Ah.
You don't just pour. Hey, Bobby, I'm heating up the fried rice that I made last night.
The time that you tried what I made?
It's chicken, shrimp, and
put a little bit of this in it.
it's chicken, shrimp, and bacon fried rice. And I'm gonna add some more egg into it. Make me a little empty spot here in the middle to drop my eggs. I'm gonna put some butter in here.
I can't believe it's not butter, actually not butter.
No, it's not. That's why you can't believe it's not butter. It's margarine.
Oh. What is that noise?
I don't know what she's doing. Biddy's drinking water. But I think that's Doodle making that noise. But she's okay because she's growling at you. Whoop.
She's just probably just sleeping or something.
She don't make noise when she sleeps. Salt.
Isn't Maggie the same thing as soy sauce?
No, Maggie is a bouillon with soy sauce added to it.
Ah.
Maggie
So
is
it
more
already has
concentrated.
soy.
Right. It's more concentrated. It has even more salty stuff in it. That's why you use even less than you do of soy sauce of Maggie.
So you put a couple of drops, like 1 or 2?
Mm-hmm.
That's when you make fried rice. You put only 2 drops in it.
Yeah, see.
It looks good and it smells good.
Now it looks like fried rice. More egg in there. Thank you. I need to find my wipes. Where did my wipes go? Hey, come Pam. The cobbler is in the oven. We waiting for it to get done. There we go. You can eat the whole thing. No, don't eat the whole thing. Unless you make a little mini one. Have you eaten dinner, Rico? That might be why you're hungry. Yep, I bought some vanilla ice cream too. Hey, Gloria. And I just heated up the fried rice I made yesterday. I added some more egg to it. And gonna put some chicken strips in the oven. Rayon! Peek at the cobbler and put the chicken strips that are in there in the oven. But peek at the cobbler and then come tell me what it looks like. This fried rice was good yesterday. And I didn't even have a packet of fried rice seasoning that I like to use. I just had to do it all from scratch from the seasonings. The only fried rice seasoning I have over there was pineapple, and I wasn't making pineapple fried
It looks
rice.
kind of brown, but I touched it and it's mushy.
Okay, but it's starting to, to brown and rise up. Can you take a picture and let me see it?
Yeah.
Okay, when she comes back, I'll ask her to give you some haze. I'll ask her to give you some haze when she comes back. Okay, I see you. I see you. When she comes back. Yeah, they are. As long as you have all the ingredients. Because sometimes you can't find all the ingredients, but I was able to find my ginger. So that's a key ingredient in your fried rice. Fresh garlic and ginger. If either one of those is missing, it don't taste right.
My doodle.
Oh, it's really brown. I'm gonna give you some foil to cover that up. Hold on. Oh, where's the foil?
You get ice cream to go with it.
Yes, I did. Where's the foil? Woo. Okay. See if it fell on the side of the bed. Oh, here it is. Just lay that over it so it'll stop browning. I cooked the rice in my Instant Pot. It's basmati rice. I cooked it in the Instant Pot, and then when it was done, I put the pot of rice in the deep freezer to let it get good and cold. And I went ahead and I made up all my gyoza. And when I was done with the gyoza, then I had her give me the rice out of the freezer, and I made my fried rice. That's the trick. Whenever you want to make fried rice, the key to good fried rice that's not gummy and sticky is you need cold rice. Never do it with hot rice. If you use hot rice that you just made, it'll be all gummy instead of, you know, separate pieces of rice like it should be. We're gonna give the cobbler about, she said it's still jiggly a little bit. We'll give it about 10 more minutes. And then I'm gonna have her to bring it to me so I can actually check it. Cause she likes stuff well cooked. She'll bring you a brown pizza. She overcooks stuff. I think she took after my grandma. My grandma likes burnt stuff. I think she might have taken after my grandma. Because if she puts even a pizza in the oven, and I mean even homemade pizza, I'm talking about homemade pizzas. She puts a homemade pizza in the oven. You tell her to check the pizza. If she goes in there and the cheese is still white, she says it's not done. She wants the cheese on the whole pizza brown. I don't want mine brown. You gotta watch her. Now, my grandma likes her stuff black. She likes stuff brown, but she loves stuff black. On holidays, my grandmother always burned a pan of rolls by accident. She'd make one pan normal, and then she'd accidentally forget and burn that second pan of rolls. Those were her rolls. Those were her rolls. My grandmother loves burnt stuff. She buys, what's the name of those? What's the potato chip company? I think it's Wise. It's Wise that has the owl on it, right? She buys the Wise potato chips. They have some that are, what do they call them? Extra browned or over browned, whatever they are. They're all the chips in the bag are the dark brown chips. Like, you know how you normally get a bag of chips and it has, you know, might have one or two little extra dark. The whole bag is extra dark. She buys those chips. She loves those chips. Her breakfast every morning is a piece of burnt toast, and black coffee. Double fried. Does Quiznos still exist? Do they still have the Quiznos sandwich place? When I used to go and get, when I was living with her, when I used to go and get us Quiznos, I would always have them do her sandwich twice. I'd have them run it through once, you know, normally, and then put her stuff on it and then run it through again. So by the time it was done, it was a good, dark, crunchy. That's what I would always do to her sandwich. They used to have a, it was a chicken sandwich, but it had like a, oh, the Vidalia onion dressing on it. That's what she liked. Hey, Ralph. She loved that sandwich. She would get that chicken sandwich, twice baked, with Vidalia onion dressing, onions, peppers, onions, bell pepper, lettuce, and tomato. And that was her sandwich. And she'd get a 6-inch, cut it in half, and have that for 2 separate meals. My grandma is the queen. The queen of limited eating, Cutting Pan. Y'all have them in Ohio? I don't think we have any in Oklahoma. I haven't seen a Quiznos since I left Houston. Yep, she's the queen of portion control. She's the queen of portion control. Her one piece of burnt toast in the morning with her 1 cup of black coffee. She doesn't usually eat lunch. And then her dinner is going to be a portion of something. She told me when she was younger, when she was up until like the age of, I think she said she might have been 13 or so. When she was 13, she was chubby. And that summer when school got out, her dad had told her, hey, Bertice. Her dad had told her that if she lost weight, she wanted somebody's album, somebody's new album that had come out. Hey, P&Q. Madden Crew Raid. Thank you, Rosa. He told her if she lost weight, he'd buy her this album that she wanted. So she put herself on a diet. And on her diet, she was eating burnt toast and coffee. And salad. That's all she ate that summer. And she lost the weight, and he gave her the money to buy her her album that she wanted. And just since then, hey Shay. And since then, that's just the way she's eating the rest of her life. She's never chubby again. Rayon, get her to bring me the cobbler, see what we looking like. You know, get the cobbler, sit it on this, and then you can bring it to me on this so you're not trying to hold that hot pan. Let me see if it's ready. Hey, Annie. Thank you, Rosa. Well, yesterday I cooked Japanese food. I made fried rice and Japanese dumplings, some gyoza. Today I just put some chicken tenders in the oven to go with this fried rice. Uh-oh. My keyboard's freaking out over there. And I've got a cobbler in the oven that we're getting ready to take out and look at now. See if it's ready. All right. I need a new keyboard. My keyboard is losing its mind. So tonight we are having fried rice, chicken tenders, and peach cobbler. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to tell her about the haze. Okay. I'll tell her. I'm sorry. Hey, Brenda. Peach cobbler's your favorite, Rosa? Oh, yeah. And we got vanilla ice cream. Sit it up here. Can you get this close? Thank you.
Is it done?
I think so. Oh yeah, we done. We done. Let me see. Get y'all off of here so you can actually see. Look at that, y'all. Let's see if I can. Rayon, come wash this spatula off for me. See if I can pull some out and let y'all see what it looks like. I'm not gonna eat none yet, but I'll let you see. You having spaghetti? Rinse this off for me so I can let them see the cobbler. Sorry, y'all. Fifi Tyson trying to call me. But I'm live right now. It smells good, y'all. Look at that. It's good. It's cinnamony. It's not too sweet. Thank you. All right, y'all. Yep, we're sharing. Y'all see that? Look at that, y'all. Look at that. Does that look good? Does that look good, y'all? And y'all see it doesn't have a bunch of extra loose juice in there. That's why I use the two things. I use the cake mix and the cobbler mix. So we got a whole bunch of crust. Whole bunch of crust. And that peach flavor is all the way through it. Look at that, y'all. And that cinnamon flavor. Don't that look good? So yeah, that's it, y'all. Easy peach cobbler. Yes, I used a cake mix and a cobbler mix. I use a box of cobbler mix and a box of butter cake mix, a can of milk, some cinnamon, the big can of peaches, and butter. Oh, and extract. I use some vanilla extract, and I also use some cream cheese extract. Look at that, y'all. So good. No eggs. There's no eggs in it. So good, y'all. Easy, quick. And I don't know, Rico, this is kind of like a peach upside down cake right here. You see how that came out of there? The peaches are all at the bottom and it's all cake on top. You saw that? That's kind of what this is. That's kind of what this is, Rico. You got a big old layer of cake up top and peaches at the bottom. So if I just, left it whole and flipped it onto a platter, there you go. And I buttered the, hey, Sister Fifi, I buttered the pan before it started so it would flip out of here. It definitely would. So yeah, I'm finna get off of here, y'all, so we can get the chicken strips done and I can get these childrens fed and get these guinea pigs some hay because she's fussing over there. But I will thank y'all for watching. Thumbs up, subscribing, and sharing. Okay, Rose, I will. And I will see y'all in who else's live is going live later on. Because I'm going to work on this panda some more and get in somebody's live. All right. I'll show y'all one more time. Thank you, Sheila. All right. Bye, y'all. I will see y'all in the next video. Probably tomorrow. I think I'm done for tonight. Me and DC Kool-Aid, possibly 1K Yellow Diamond, and Thick and Meaty. I got to contact both of them. We'll be going live tomorrow with a challenge. Definitely me and DC. So we will see. But yeah. We were on my channel last week, right? So we'll be on DC's channel tomorrow. Okay? So y'all look out for that. Y'all come back now, you hear? Bye, y'all. Bye, Mike. Bye, Rosa. Bye, P&Q. Bye, Prime. Sheila. Who else was in here? Naladas. Brenda, Rico. Fifi. Lady AK. Deborah. Ralph. Bertice. Cut and Pam. Shay. My other Fifi, Annie. Tasha. Bye. Bobby and Reddy. Miss Parchment Karen. The Diamonds. Careful Keith. The roommates. Sheila. That's it. Yep. Thank you, everybody. I will see y'all tomorrow. Y'all come back now, you hear? Bye, y'all.